guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over a couple of concepts including division, finding the mean, some standardized test prep, and some word problem practice. So we're going to be going over these circled problems only. We'll start off with division first. So last time I said that division we need to write it out by hand. How do we do that? Well, it involves this doghouse, or what I like to call a doghouse. And let me see, the number in front, the first number, goes inside the doghouse. And this number right here, the second number, goes outside the doghouse. It's always, always, always going to be like that. Let me just erase what I did there. Okay, it's always, always, always going to be the first number. That's going to be, the first number is going to be outside. Or the first number is going to be inside the doghouse. The second number is going to be outside. It's always going to be like that, even if the first number is smaller than the second number. That's just a rule. So once you set it up, you can just plug it in. So we're trying to see how many times 82 can go into 736. And to do that, we need to go by each number. So for example, can 82 go in just 7? No, it can't. Can 82 go in 73? No. But can 82 go in 736? Possibly it can. Now, we don't know how much it can go in there because we haven't memorized that. So we just need to guesstimate and plug in numbers that will get us closer to this number right here. For starters, I'm going to start off with 4. Let's see if 4 makes it anywhere near there. Let's see. Never mind. Let's go back. Okay, let's see. This is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. This is way too small. So we need to keep multiplying 82 by something until it gets to 736. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's try 6. What about that? Okay, 54, 55. We're getting a little closer, but not quite there. So we need to go more. Let me just erase this for now. Okay, let's go back to pen mode. We just need to keep multiplying more because it's not quite enough. Let's try 8. How about that? Okay. 2 times 8 is 16, and 8 times 8 is 64, 65. Still not enough. So let me try 9. Let's see how 9 goes. So 9 times 2 is 18. Bring over the 1. 9 times 8 is 72. 73. Okay. Now, this is way too greater than that, so we're going to just plug in 8. And we need to put in, because 82 times 8 is 656, we need to put 656 down here. Subtract the 2 to find the remainder. 6 minus 6 is 0. Cross out, borrow from the 7, and turn the 3 into 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Just wait that 8. So our remainder is going to be 6 minus 6 is 0. So our answer is going to be 8 with a remainder of 80. Okay, great. That doesn't look like an 80, but that is an 80. We're going to move on to finding the mean now. Okay, let's do this one. This one, although it looks really complicated because there's dollar signs and decimals, do not worry. We're just trying to find the mean. Now, what is the mean? A mean is the middle value of a set of numbers. So, and we need to find the mean, we need to order the numbers from least to greatest. So let's find out which one's the least by looking at their ones places, right? Because they all have different ones places. So the one with the least greatest ones place is 1.98. Let me write that down right here. 0.98. Then we have 3, which is the second greatest ones place, and then finally we have 6.75. Now, with this, we need to find the number in the middle. This is really easy because there's an odd number of numbers, right? So the number in the middle is obviously going to be $3.75. That's it. The mean, remember, the mean is the middle number in a set of numbers ordered from least to greatest. That's as easy as that. Okay, now we're going to move on to some standardized test prep. You can see I already drew its square pyramid. I'm going to do number 3. So which statement about a square pyramid is true? You're going to find a lot of these problems here, and although they seem hard, you just need to draw it out if it ever confuses you. So I drew a square pyramid right here. It's called a square pyramid because it has a square as its base. You can see this is a square. And it has these triangles around it. It's a pyramid, but it has a square on the bottom. So knowing this information and with this diagram, we can answer the question. Which statement about a square pyramid is true? Sample A, none of the faces are triangles. Remember, faces of a 3D dimensional figure are the shapes on the 3D-dimensional figure. In this case, a square pyramid has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, including the 4 triangles and 1 square. You can count them, right? So this first triangle, 1, 2, third triangle, 3, 4, and the square, which is 5. So none of the faces are triangles. Now this statement is not true, right? Because you can see 4 of the faces are triangles. All the faces are circles. This is also wrong. None of these faces are circles. You cannot see a single circle on this 3-dimensional figure. Some of these faces are triangles. Yes, that could be true, and that is true because you can see here that some of the faces are triangles. 4 of them, in fact, are triangles. Let's go to number D, just in case. None of these faces are squares. That is wrong. It is called a square pyramid because its base is a square. So the answer is C. Now, whenever you have one of these questions, just draw out the figure or draw out the problem to make it way easier.